Hey, hey, what's going on? Boy, you talk about all of a sudden live stream. That's 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 definitely what we're doing tonight. So it is, man, it's Friday. It's I think 10/15, January 17th. Yes. And I didn't have nothing scheduled because I wasn't sure if I was going to do this tonight or wait till tomorrow. So I figured I would do this tonight. Why not? Why not? Um, if you're not subscribed to my second channel, please look in the description of this video here, and you will see a link to the second channel. I putting up videos about every day. It's just more like a daily vlog. It's really nothing to do with music. It's just I'm just talking about whatever over there, and it's a small group of people over there, but everybody seems to enjoy it pretty well, and it seems to be going along pretty good. It's maybe that channel might be like a week and a half old or something to that effect. Not quite sure, but it's called The Average Joe. So if you again check out the description in this video, you'll see a link for that channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, man. We're trying to get the ultimate goal is 1,000 subs. Right now, I'm just doing good to get to 50, so I can go live on that channel. I think we're sitting at 29 subs on that second channel, I believe. But yeah, if you're not subbed, please sub to that channel. But right now, you're watching the Joe Wentz Project TV right here on YouTube, and we're streaming live right now. Let's give a big round of applause for people that are going to eventually come in here and get in here. There's no live music tonight. We did that last week. Played for roughly an hour and a half, and I had a good time. Playing some live music last weekend, and I apologize to the chat that was there. I was so involved in what I was doing, I didn't check the chat that much, and it's just it can be a little difficult with this new system, this EVMux here, and who we have here? We got Jimmy Z. Hey man, he says I subbed. Oh, you subbed to the new channel. Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy Z, man. I can't pay attention to what camera I'm on. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. So that should put us at 30, if I'm recalling my numbers correctly. I don't know, but thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for subbing. But I'll kind of give a quick rundown on this channel. We started having issues with our heating and air unit. I think it was a week and a half ago or something like that. And, it's just like everywhere else, man. It's just been bitterly cold, very, very, very bitterly cold here, as it is in a lot of places. And we've had this unit for, I don't know, I think my wife said 6 years. And it started to act up. And we had a HVAC technician come out a few days ago. He came out and he assessed the situation, and he had to replace a couple of parts, like a starter and something else. And it was a certain amount of money, but it was attainable. It's like, okay, And then about 20 minutes later, he was here all day, and and I had to go to work, but he left shortly after that. But he came back in the house after about 20, 30 minutes of working on the unit, and he said, I got some bad news. He says, your compressor is bad on the unit. And I was like, oh, man. He said the compressor is covered under warranty, the part, but the labor is not. And to do the labor installing a new compressor on a heat pump is, as I've seen, is very, very expensive. And so that's kind of a big hit, so I was like, well, going to have to sell some gear, now my wife told me not to. She goes, don't be selling no gear, we'll figure it out. But I just I don't want that stuff hanging over my head, you know, and so don't want to mess with that. Dogpa, what's happening, my friend? I hope you're feeling good. The Dogpa comments, he says, with HVAC, it's not usually the equipment, it's the skill of the technician. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that type of work. I know that the company we use, they have a high reputation here, and it's like the only company that comes out in our area. I've never seen any other HVAC or heating and AC companies in this area with service vans. You don't see that out here. And the company that come out here was the same company that installed our unit, so they come out here. But anyway, so we're going to get this fixed. We're going to get over this hump here, and we're going to be fine. And it's just one of those things, man, that you have to deal with. And who else we got in here? Mr. Brian Hudson. Hey, man, how are you doing? Yes, sir. He says, hey, Joe, what you selling? All right, we're getting ready to get into it, man. And it's not a whole lot of stuff, but I was trying to put up some of my stuff that I feel is pretty good stuff, And, Brian says he's doing good. All right, man. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much. I was just trying to give a little backstory of why I'm even selling anything, because let's see here. And, why do people sell stuff? Well, because they need the money. All right, let's see. We're going to try to go to share a screen here, and this should take me to my Joe's Guitar Shop, which is my Reverb page. And let me present, add to scene, and we need to present here. Okay, here we go. So, all right. Let me go back over here. I'm still getting used to this EVMux. I've got 2 notifications. I don't know what's going on there. So I've had this little Reverb page for a while, and I've sold plenty of things in the past. But we're going to go to what I currently have for sale. I put these up tonight, and let's see. Let's go from right to left. The first thing I put up was this Hendrix HDRX 20-watt guitar head. I've had it for a couple of years. I've maybe played through it 3 times, and that's it. And I actually, when I posted this, a gentleman bought it within like 10 minutes. And then he asked me if I could cancel it. And I was like, what? So, I was, I said, okay. So I canceled it. And he sent me a message and said he was sorry. And I don't know what happened there. But here's, that's a great price, man. That's a $800 amp, and it's in mint condition. So we'll see if we can, would it let me go to the picture? Oh, here we go. So you can see the pictures here. It's still got the thing on the top, man. I never took the cardboard thing off. And there you go. So, and I've already got it boxed up and wrapped, and everything is, I've checked it. It works fine. Everything's good. And I went ahead and boxed it up because, the guy had made me an offer, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. And then he turned around and wanted me to cancel it, which was kind of sad. So yeah, this, if you're looking for that early Hendrix tone, this amp is modeled after the amp from Woodstock. So, and I just don't play it. I don't play it. So there's that. That is the first item. Let me see what's going on here. And I'll read you and if anybody wants to look at this store on their own, I put a link in the description for my Reverb store. So, if you want to look at these things at another time, you can. So it says this PRS HDRX 20 watt amp head is in mint condition, only played through it 3 times. It's just been sitting around taking up space. Time to thin the herd. This amp is modeled after Jimmy's amp from Woodstock. If you're looking for the early Hendrix tone, then look no further. This amp is what you're looking for, and it's a great amp. I just don't play it. I just don't play it, man. So let me go back over to, is there anything in the chat going on here? Let's see. I'm trying to multitask here. Check out the brand. Yeah, I hear you, Dogpo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Let's see here. Let me go back over to the page. All right. That's the first thing I've listed. And I got a few Charvels. I sit there and thought about it. I was like, man, Charvels are nice, man. I love my Charvels, man. But, so this one here is the Charvel Pro-Mod San Dimas style HH, which means it's got 2 humbuckers, FR Floyd Rose, and it's a 2022, and that is a great price. And but I'm willing to take an offer if the offer is within reason. I'm not going to give nothing away. A lot of people, man, they like to get on here and want you. I've had all kind of crazy stuff, I'm like, come on, y'all. You got to use some common sense. So this guitar is in, like I said, it's in excellent condition, man. Nothing wrong with it. I played it a handful of times. These guitars I bought a while back, and I just put them up. And it's all stock. Wonderful guitar. And these guitars come with hard shell cases. That is, I think, is an excellent incentive. Excellent incentive. So we're just going through these pictures here. There you go, Charvel. And I just showed these guitars off when I was wrapping up my Christmas vacation. I went live on this channel, and I was showing these guitars off. I was like, yeah, I love these guitars, which I do. There's the back plate, so shows the year, which is 22. And there's look at there, still have the stickers on it. I never took nothing off. Like you grabbed it right off the rack out of the store. And there you go, man. Beautiful guitar. And it comes in that case too, man. Comes in the case. So there's that. Let me hop back over and see if there's any comments. No comments. Okay, I'm just multitasking here. So, and the next Charvel that's up on Joe's Guitar Shop is this awesome. I want to say it's a 2015, and it's incredible. I mean, look at the top on this thing. God dang, look at that. That is awesome. Charvel Pro-Mod San Dimas style double humbucker Floyd Rose, and it's just beautiful. And the neck on all these guitars are incredible, but especially this one, it just, I don't know what it is, but to me it just feels amazing. So let's look at some pictures here, and look at that. Oh man, come on now. That is awesome. Beautiful guitar. And my wife asked me, she said, "You're not selling the guitar, the Charvel I got you for your birthday, or?" I said, "No, I'm not selling that." There's a beautiful shot right there, man. Beautiful. Floyd Rose. It's all had a professional setup. It was ready to rock. All these guitars are ready to rock, man. Ready to go. And there's another shot. That thing is beautiful when the light hits it. Absolutely awesome. I just love that Charvel logo. It's always looked so cool. There's a good shot right there. See those Van Halen sneakers to the right? I ordered those, man, like the 1st of December. They just came in the mail like 2 days ago. And I don't know why I even try with those style of sneakers, because they're not wide at all. They're very slim, and I can't wear them. Brand new sneakers, and I can't even wear them. They kill my dang toes, man. 2015 Charvel San Dimas. There you go. There's the back. It's in excellent shape. Nothing wrong whatsoever. And we're back to the beginning. So yeah, it comes in this case is a very nice case. So I mean, if anybody buys any of these instruments, they're getting a extra $175, $200 value just on the case. I mean, that's I usually don't do that, but I got to move some stuff here if at all possible. So let's see. Anything else? Any more comments? We got some comments going. Let me see here. Hold on. We'll bring it back up in a second. I need to address some comments. Because I don't want to ignore the chat. So let's see. We got a comment here. Did that say multi EVH feed? Hey man, how are you? Now, I'm not quite sure I understand your question, man. Do you ever gave problems shipping guitars, cost of shipping, or damage? I'm not quite sure I understand, man. You might have to retype that. I think you might have left out a word or two, because I'm kind of confused. Well, I'll try to answer the best I can. I've never had any issues with Reverb with anything. Now, with anything that I've purchased, if I had any damage or shipping cost, no. If I've had any problems selling anything, well, no. When the person received it, it was fine. It wasn't damaged, and I try to. I'm fair on shipping cost. I mean, all these guitars, everything I'm showing right now, the shipping cost is like $25, which is a steal, and but no, I've never had any issues, man. Either selling or buying, I've never had any issues. I mean, I just, it all comes down to, you want to make sure you package your product very well too, before you ship it out. And a good thing to do is take pictures while you're putting it in the box. Take pictures, and then after it's boxed up, take pictures so you can, if there's anything going on with Reverb, you got pictures to back your stuff up saying, hey, I packaged it. It wasn't messed up when I did it, so it might have got damaged by the shipper, and then Reverb would Reverb would take over from then. That's what I've been told. Let's see. Crap. This chat, man, I tell you. I got to go back up. This stupid thing, man. I'm trying to get there, y'all. Hang on, Jizz. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. I can only see the thumbnails. You can only see the thumbnails. It didn't show when I was, it might not have shown the, let me see here. Hang on. Let me see if you can, let me add the scene here. And let me go to this. And let's see. So let's go back to the amp. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Okay, I see what I did wrong. Let's see. Let me go back to this. Share screen. Let me do this again. I'm sorry. Thank you, Brian, for telling me that. I know what I did wrong. I'm sorry. We start all over. Okay, now let's see if this works. For every thing I'm showing, I have to add to the scene. Now let's see if you can see this. Let me know if y'all can see this here. Hopefully you should. That was my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here talking and showing stuff and nobody can see nothing. I'm going through the pictures now. Let's make sure that people can see this before I move on. And thank you, Brian, for bringing that to my attention, man. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Let's see. Hey, Ryan, what's going on, man? Hey, how you doing? Thank you for being here, sir. So we're going to go through this again real quick. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you couldn't see that. Bingo, Brian says. Thank you, Brian. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And I'm just trying to get everything together here. Let's see. Yes, thank you, Ryan. Reverb opens new windows when you click. Yes. Yeah, man, I am so sorry. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if we can get going here. We'll trying to make it right, man. Charlie S. Hey, man, Charlie S. How are you, man? Thank you for being here. Hey, Joe, what's shaking, my brother from another mother? I'm trying to share some of these items I have for sale on Reverb, Charlie, if I can learn how to do it right. And thanks to the kind people in here that said, hey, man, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. So, okay. Oh, man, there's my brother Slick Rick. Major Trucking. There he is. He just got in tonight from Florida. So he's back home for his 34-hour reset. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, now it says bingo, we got it. Let me go back over to this and we'll start again. Oh Lord. Okay, this is the first item I have listed on Reverb. It's a, like I said before, a PRS Hendrix HDRX 20 watt guitar amp. Like I said, when I listed this about an hour and a half ago, a gentleman bought it like right off the bat. And then he turned around and sent me a message and was like, hey, can you cancel this? I just did it on a whim. I was like, what? So I could have been a jerk and said, no, dude, it's yours. You got it. But I didn't. You know why? Because I've made mistakes on Reverb before. So, and everybody worked with me except one guy. And, anyway, so here is the Hendrix amp head. I apologize, y'all. And you can see, look, man, it's brand spanking new. It's it ain't brand spanking new, but it looks, I ain't even taken the cardboard off the top. I played this amp 3 times. There's another shot. You can see my foot in the picture, sorry, but, I was trying to get all this stuff done so I could go live, and there's another shot. That's a great price for this amp. And, yeah. I've already got this boxed up and got the amp head wrapped up in plastic and all that good stuff. All I got to do is print out a label and it's ready to rock because the guy said he bought it. And then, so I went ahead and boxed it up. It was ready. And then he asked me to cancel. He answered me back because I told him, I said, listen, man, please from now on, review your stuff very carefully before doing this because you're messing me up. And he apologized. And he said, sorry, I know I messed up. It won't happen again. Thanks for being cool about it. So, okay. That's cool, man. So, all right. Let's see here. Let me go back to the main thing and see if we see any more chats here. Let's see. Trying to... Is this still available? Yes. Yeah, it's still available, man. Yeah, that dude, That dude kind of did he got it and then he got out. And I was like, look, man, so that won't happen again. If somebody else does it, I was like, nah, dude, you bought it. I can't keep, doing this. Let's see. Slick Rick. This sounds like, someone we all know. Yeah, I mean, I've never purchased anything, purchased something from Reverb and then turned around and asked the person, "Oh, can you cancel?" I've never done that. Once I hit submit offer or whatever, and you know, I kept my word and paid for it because I was wanting it. Nah, dude, come on, man. Nah, man. Okay, let me go back. Let's see. Hey, Mr. Michael Curtis. Hey, man, how are you doing? How are you doing? Ron, you crazy. Mr. Curtis says, hey, Joe. He says, how many times have you used Reverb? A lot. A whole lot. He said, I just now jumped on late as usual. That's okay, man. You actually came in at the right time because I'm trying to show these items to people in case they're interested, and I wasn't even doing it right. People could only see a picture. They couldn't see the actual listing, and so I wasn't even doing it right. So let me see here. Let me go back. Just trying to get the bidding started. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. All right. Let's see. Let me go to the next item. Now that that's being pulled up, let me go back over here and share screen. And here we go. Okay. Mark Tanner. Hey, man. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing, man? Thank you for being here. Now, let's see if we can do this correctly. And we add to screen. There we go. I'll get this right before the end of the night, man. So the next item is Charvel Pro-Mod San Dimas Miami Blue. Let me go back and make sure that y'all can see this. Okay, if I can see it, hopefully you can. And let me see here. So this is the first Charvel I have posted on here. Excellent condition. And again, these guitars come with the case. There's some more pictures right there. I love Charvel guitars, man. Awesome. And yes, sir. What year is this? I say 2022. Yeah, here we go. So like I said, the link is in the description for my Reverb store if anybody's interested. I might put some more guitars on there. I don't know. I just did these for now. Again, I wanted to go live and kind of just at least get the word out and try to do that's what I was talking about. I said, see, the stickers are still on in stock. That's what I was trying to say earlier. And Mr. Hudson was kind enough to tell me, hey, man, we can't see nothing. And there you go. There's a good shot of that there. So let me take that off and we'll go back over here. And I will, man, why does it keep doing this? Whew. Okay. And we got, is that RFT 316? What's going on, man? Did you say your name was Dan? I want to say that's what you said a while back. Your name was Dan. I could be totally wrong. It might be, you don't have to say it if you don't want to, but I thought that's what you said your name was. I was just going to address you with your name, but some people don't want that, you know. Let's see. Yeah, man. Let's see. RFT 316, is that right? I probably ain't even reading that right. The letters are so small. He says, I'm buying a Jackson SLX taxi cab yellow tomorrow for $400. That's awesome, man. I love Jacksons too, man. Jacksons are nice, man. Jacksons are awesome guitars. Fantastic. Let's see. Rod. Okay. All right. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right. I couldn't remember we get so many people in these chats. I can't keep up with them. Okay, now let's see if I can go to the next one. Let's see. We did the Charvel Miami Blue, and we'll go back over here. And I got to share screen again. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. And I have to, there's a lot of jumping back and forth to make sure so y'all can see it. All right. Okay, let me go back over here one more time. That's one thing I can say about reverb, man, is now I haven't done the reverb bump on anything yet because that's extra money that they get. This is the Blackburst, the 2014. I've had this guitar for, I think, 2 years. And I played it maybe 5 times. And I put it back in the case. And it's incredible. I like to buy these Charvels, and I'll play them just a handful of times, man, and I put them up. And that's it. I usually play my Wolfgang Standards or the PV Wolfgang Specials, and I play Charvels from time to time, but some of these I just like to keep them put up for a time like this, which I never thought I'd have to do, but hey, we're all human. But that's a beautiful top. That's what I was trying to show earlier when I realized I was fouling up here. But all right, let's see. Beautiful headstock. There's a good shot right there. And beautiful Floyd Rose. It's in fantastic shape, this guitar, man. The guy that had it before me said it was under his bed in a case for years. He just didn't play it. Just imagine all the guitars out there that are not being played that are in amazing shape. 2000, what did I say this was again? It's coming. We're coming. It's coming to the neck plate here. I think it's 2014 or 2015. Yeah, man. There's the back. All good. And there we go. Back to the start. There we go. Awesome. Beautiful guitar. And just for the heck of it, man, yes, all these guitars, if they have a whammy bar, they come with the original whammy bar. I'm just, I know y'all understand that, but there's people that through Reverb, they will send a question, hey, does this have the whammy bar? I'm like, yeah, it's in the picture. Yes, it's there. God bless them, man. What pickups are in that one? Ryan says, Seymour Duncan's all I know, man. I had somebody ask me that before. I don't know. I just know it's Seymour Duncan. I don't know if it's JB and a Jazz. I don't know. I have no clue, man. It sounds great, and I'm not just saying that. They sound great. All of these Charvels sound incredible, but let's see here, man. Yeah. Oh, I understand. Rod, I understand what you're saying, man. Let's see. Let me make sure. Let me see. Mr. Curtis, I played a Wolfgang special a couple of days ago at Guitar Center in Nashville. I really, oops, it jumped on me. Let's see here. Let me start again. Mr. Curtis says, I played a Wolfgang special a couple of days ago at Guitar Center in Nashville. I really liked the neck, but it needed a setup. The repair guy was asleep on the job. That's Guitar Center for you, man. That's the way it is here. those guitars are amazing. You can see I have some hanging up back here, and they're phenomenal. Now this one here, that one there I bought from Reverb, and it didn't come with the original pickups. They put some I don't know what's in there, some cheap black no-name pickups. I played that guitar last weekend just to play it, and it needs new pickups. That thing sounds horrible. The guitar plays great, but the pickups are crap. And I just got it for a good deal. It was a tobacco sunburst, and I've never had that color. But yeah, Mr. Curtis, yeah, if that guitar was set up, you would really probably had bought it. Probably. Mr. Mark Tanner, he says, I need to do the same, thin the herd, and could really use the cash. Things are tough for everyone at the moment. Yeah, that's what I say. Here, it was, it's just one of those things. And I'm like, well, I told my wife, I said, I'm going to put some stuff on Reverb, man. There's always somebody looking to get something. I've been one of those people. Cushman, hey, man, how you doing? How are you, sir? Again, folks, if you haven't subbed to the second channel, The Average Joe, please look in the description for the link to that second channel and subscribe. We'd love to have you. Rod asked a question. He says, how much in your guitars? You mean like how much money do I have invested in all of my guitars? If that's the question, oh my gosh, man, I'd have to sit down and figure that out. I couldn't tell you right off the bat, man. I don't know. It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say if that's what you're asking. Let's see. Okay, sure, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know it's just my nature. He says, by the way, can you call me Mike or Michael? You don't have to call me Mr. Hey, man, I love that band, Mr. They had a couple of great songs, didn't they? When that big hit album they had, that Broken Wings. Let's see, Kyrie had that, and there's Is This Love? Those three songs are awesome. Yes. Michael. Oh, okay. Michael it is. And let's see. Do I need to go to the next item? The next item up for bids, as they say. Mark, thank you, man. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. That was very kind of you, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Join the second channel, and if you're looking for something different, thank you, Mr. Tanner. Very polite. Appreciate that, man. That is a sign of a great moderator right there. On top of the game. Okay. Let's see. You don't have to... you don't have to call me Mr. Mr. is a line too. Yeah, that's... was that wasn't from Airplane, was it? Or was that from something else? I remember the line from Airplane, yes, I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley or something. Oh, from a country song, Michael says. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm totally clueless to that because I do not listen to country music. But that's funny. Remember that line from Airplane, though? Shirley, you can't be serious. Yes, I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley. I saw that movie when I was a kid. I laughed my tail off at that movie, man. Okay, let's see. What was the last thing we looked at? Yes. Okay, we looked at that Charvel, the black burst or whatever it's called. Let me pull this up. And okay, let me hop back over here. So I gotta hop around and go here and okay, do this, go back. Golly, man. All right, here we go. and we present, or they call it Spotlight over here. And there's another beautiful Charvel. I nicknamed this guitar Rosa because of the color. It's the color is called hard shell, or shell pink. Sorry, shell pink. And I just always loved this guitar. It plays so great, man. 2020 Charvel Pro-Mod San Dimas. And I don't know why I keep scrolling down. I can just go through the picture, the camera roll right here, I guess. And let's see. Again, the case comes with it. And here we go. Beautiful guitar. Plays so smooth. Man. That's why I've always loved San Dimas guitars, man. That Ziploc bag is the back plate, but I went ahead and put the back plate on, and the whammy bars in that Ziploc bag. I do that with my guitars. I put the whammy bars in a little Ziploc bag. That way, just in case, if that whammy bar wants to move around, it won't scratch the body. Not that it would, but you just never know. I mean, I have had it before where a whammy bar was underneath the body of the guitar, and I was like, how did that happen? So I always put the whammy bars in a little Ziploc bag. That way nothing can happen. Will not cause any cosmetic damage, if you will. That's a pretty shot right there. Shot of the Floyd Rose, and it's set up and ready to rock, man. Yeah, I love that color. I like how the white pickups just kind of pop. Does that on the Miami Blue one too. Very cool. Very nice, man. Headstock there. And there you go. Showing that the first two numbers are 21. That means it's a 2021 model. And there you go. I put the back plate on. And there you go. More stickers on the back that have never been removed. And I love those Charvel tuners. Those are awesome. Oh, yeah. Beautiful guitar. Absolutely awesome, man. So let me go back over here and spotlight myself again. I have to do this every time. And let's see. Michael. Yeah. Yeah, you remember that line from Airplane? He says, I remember that Shirley line, LOL. I'm having trouble typing on my phone tonight, getting old, I guess. That's okay, man. That's all right. Happens to me all the time, man. All the time. All the time. Yeah. Mr. Brian Hudson says that Miami Blue is sweet. Yeah, that's a badass guitar, man. They're all awesome, but that's just a color you don't really see much, you know. Oh yeah. Referring to the movie Airplane again, we're just having movie talk and guitar talk. Brian says the great movie, The Job Talk, was hilarious. My mama didn't raise no fool. I dig your rap, mama. Jesus. Oh, that is hilarious, man. Rod says, we're all getting old. Yes, man. You ain't kidding. And I can start to feel it. You know, especially this past couple of years, man, I can start to feel it, you know. I don't know. Slick Rick, Major Truck, and we were talking about that, I think last night or night before. We were talking about that on the phone. We was on the phone for a few hours, and that's just what truck drivers do, man. We'll sit there and chit-chat for a while, well, longer than a while, trying to help each other stay awake, you know. Let's see. Mr. Mark Tanner makes a comment. We got one more guitar to showcase here on the Joe's Guitar Shop on Reverb. If you would like to check out the Reverb store, Joe's Guitar Shop, there is a link in the description. You can click that, and if you're watching this on the replay or whenever. And some more guitars will probably be posted, and maybe tomorrow. I just got to go through some more and see what I want to sell or attempt to sell. Mark Tanner says, honestly, not a great fan of their pastel colors, but it jumped on me. But man, they play good and they are well priced, Joe. Thank you. Yeah, Reverb gives you a kind of a range to kind of stay in what they consider to be fair, and I mean, you can put whatever you want, but you know, there's no sense in marking it extremely high because somebody could just buy a new one, you know. But it's I keep my stuff within I think a fair range, you know. And just to put it bluntly, when I bought these guitars, I paid more for them when I got them, and you know, that's how it is with everything, you know. But Paul Lou, hey man, how are you? How are you doing, Paul? He says they don't make movies like that anymore. They don't, man. Those movies were hilarious. My wife cannot stand those movies, man. Like Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen and Airplane, she can't. She says those movies are not for her, and they're not for everybody, you know. But for me, that's dog. But you're right. That's another great reference. He says, "Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue." Airplane 2 wasn't as good as Airplane 1, man, in my opinion. Airplane 1 was hilarious. I like when he went to go, what's his name? I can't remember his character name that ended up flying the plane, had the drinking problem, and he went to go overseas to show him how to play basketball. And they started dunking and twirling the ball on their finger. And the guy comes like, "How's it going?" He goes, "Looks like they're taking to it pretty good." Oh my God. That is funny, man. That is a great movie. Great movie, man. I love on Naked Gun. Isn't that weird that O.J. Simpson was in those movies? The Naked Gun movies. Ain't that weird? And then, you know, his career tanked and he got in trouble. You know, we all know what happened. But I like the one Naked Gun movie where Leslie Nielsen is the umpire. And the guy throws the ball and everybody's looking at it. And he's like, "Strike?" And everybody starts cheering and he starts dancing. He starts moonwalking and stuff, man. Golly. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that in the chat. Appreciate that. Oh man, I need to quit talking about that movie. I'm starting to laugh so hard I'm got tears coming down. That's Striker. Yeah, that's right. Striker. When that lady was having that fit in the seat, remember? He's like, control yourself. And there's this line of people waiting to beat the hell out of her. It's like, damn. Oh, God. Okay. I got to keep moving here. Michael Curtis, hey man, he says, by the way, Joe, I watched your video where you show your music room. Cool stuff. I like that Back to the Future movie poster. Yes. I can't even, where am I at? Good Lord, right there. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's on the second channel. That's when I woke up and we had all that snow on the ground, and it's a lot for this area. And I couldn't leave the house. The roads were iced, you know, slick and icy, and you know, so I couldn't drive anywhere. So I had to just kind of make do with what I had, and I shot a video in my little man cave here. So, and And so, and that's what I did. So, and it was fun, you know. Yeah, you remember that, Rod, where they were beating the heck out of that woman in that seat on that plane? That was hilarious, man. Okay, all right. Let's see here. Oh, but yeah, this room isn't nothing fancy, man. It's just, but it is my creative space. You know, it's let's see here. I'm trying to share screen, and let's see what we can do here. All right, this will be the last guitar that we showcase on this for Joe's Guitar Shop, because I don't have anything else posted at the moment. I'm just trying to see. We got somebody watching this item already. It's already got 31 views. It is the Epiphone Zakk Wylde Signature Les Paul Custom, and it's this is a 2006 model, antique ivory, and yeah, this is a badass guitar, man. It's got the upgraded EMG pickups and the hard shell case. You can see on the green tape, painter's tape, I put Zakk Attack. And yeah, man, it's a great guitar. These are very rare. And it's got the upgraded poker chip. You can see that is how it was when I bought it from the last person who owned it. But it plays incredibly well. I was like, damn. And you know, this is a badass guitar, just to be blunt. Pardon my language, but I think there's only one other Bullseye Epiphone on Reverb right now, and it's camouflage, and it's quite pricey, but those are rare as well. But yeah, this guitar is awesome, man. Awesome guitar. Plenty of pictures. Let me see if I can move this up a little bit so you can see it better. There we go. Sorry about that. And I've always loved these guitars now. Yeah, man. Epiphone. This is a Les Paul Custom, Zakk Wylde. And there's the back. And another angle here. There you go. There's the back, and the serial number shows that it's an 06. And yeah, man, Grover tuners. I love that Zakk Wylde silhouette. That is so cool. I've always loved that. This is my second Zakk Wylde Epiphone that I've owned. The first one, I sold it, and I missed it so much. Ended up getting this one. And this one, it was better because the guy upgraded the pickups to the EMG, was it 8081 or whatever you call it? Because there's a 9-volt in the back cavity compartment. And so there we go. That's that for the Joe's Guitar Shop as of right now. You know. So that's what we have right now. Let's see here. Let me. Did I not do it right? Uh-oh. Let's see here. Let's see here. Mark says the pics not showing. Y'all not in oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Did I screw it up again? Okay. I'm so sorry. Let me pull this up. Man, God almighty. All right. Let me go back and let's see. I'm sorry, y'all. I suck as a host. All right, let's see. All right, that and share. And let me go down. Thank y'all for being so patient, I should say. Now, let me see. Can you see this here? No, you can't, because my dumb ass didn't present it on the screen. Now, can you see that? Oh my gosh. Again, thank you, Brian. He goes, the guitar porn heart line sounds good, but I can't see anything. Oh, bingo. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, let's go back to this one more time. 06 Epiphone Zakk Wylde. Okay. Oh, Lordy. Okay, here we go. Now you can see it. Man, I'm just stumbling all over my own feet this evening. I apologize, y'all. People are on the other side going, hey, idiot, we can't see shit. Get your crap together. Let me scroll this up just a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see what I was talking about earlier. I hope so anyway. If not, I'm just going to give up and hit the reset button and try again another day. Oh, man. Let's see. There we go. There's an upgraded poker chip and Epiphone Zakk Wylde Les Paul Custom. There's the back. A couple other angles. I like to take photos of different angles, you know, straight ahead and left and right. Again, there's a serial number. It proves that it's an 06 Grover Tuners. And there we go. And so let's check the chat and make sure that, that y'all can see that. Okay. There you go. Yeah, people are saying yes. Okay. From the top, take 2. That's right. For me, it's more like take 102 or something like that, you know. Oh, man. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Oh, man. Let's see here. Is it heavy? It is a heavy guitar. Yeah, it is. It's got some weight. Yeah, it's got some weight to it. Yeah. Yeah. And I can't, honestly, for me, Brian, I can't, I can't stand up and play that guitar long. Cause I've had 2 back surgeries and, you know, once you have surgeries on your back, whether it's 1 or my wife's had 6, as y'all know, you'll never be the same. You'll always have issues from forever, from the rest of your life. But yeah, it's got some weight to it. I mean, it's a great guitar. And like I said, they're rare. I mean, get on Reverb and look, you know, when I got that one, it was, when I bought that one, I think it was last year when I bought it. I think there was 4 others on the Reverb site. And when I looked earlier, I could be wrong, but when I looked earlier, all I saw was the camouflage one, and for that style. So, Mr. Mark Tanner says that Mr. Wylde is not a small guy. Yeah, he's a huge dude, man. I like the Zakk Wylde when he was with Ozzy early on. He just looked so cool, like that silhouette picture on the back of the headstock. He was destined to do that in life, man. He just looks cool. Yeah, man. What was that, Rod? My brother was effed up from surgeries. Oh, back surgeries. Is that, or just surgeries in general? But, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's something, man. Once you have them damn surgeries, man, and that's another thing, getting older, you start having a surgery here and there, and you just can't bounce back. You just can't bounce back, man. Not as quick as I once could. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. I don't think so. I don't think I did. But anyway, so let's see. What did I do today? Today I picked my mom up and took her to a doctor's appointment. And if I hadn't already said this, another sign of getting old is you can't remember what the hell you're talking about. But her birthday was this past Wednesday. She turned 80, so we had her little birthday celebration at the house tonight. And so we had barbecue and mac and cheese and let's see, baked beans, hush puppies. It was really good. Really good. It was really good. Let's see here. That's okay, man. It's all right. Let's happy birthday to your mom, Brian says. Thank you, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I went ahead and picked her up at, man, it's like 2:15 this afternoon. She had to be at the hospital, the doctor's office at 2:45. It's not supposed to take that long to get across town, but man, traffic was horrible, constructions everywhere, and but went ahead and got her taken care of, and she had a good time. So if you subscribe to the second channel, The Average Joe, you'll hear about that, and you'll see more in video format. I got some more clips to put together tonight to complete that video, and maybe film a couple more things while I'm like sitting in the room to wrap that video up, and then we'll get it uploaded. I got to do a thumbnail and get it on the channel, and it'll be ready to release tomorrow at 5 p.m. And that means tomorrow I have to film another video for that channel. So it's I'm just trying to see if I can at least go every day for 30 days, just at least that. Just seeing if people will enjoy it, you know, and so it's something different, you know. And if you haven't looked at that channel, the majority of it is me riding to work. I have my camera mounted on the windshield, and I'm just talking about whatever because I have an hour. Can you hear that car going right past? I have an hour drive to work, so that's the perfect time to shoot a video and to talk about whatever. You know? But anyway, that's that channel, and like I said, check it out. And thank you, Rod. Thank you, man. Appreciate it very much. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to wrap this up because it's been over an hour, and I just wanted to come on here and say that please check out the Reverb store, Joe's Guitar Shop, if you're interested in looking at some used gear. I might put up some more things later. I'm still trying to decide. I want to see what this stuff does here, you know, that I have listed currently. So thank y'all so very much. I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to the chat. And I really appreciate it a whole lot. And hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And subscribe to the second channel. You know, we'll see you over there every day. All right. Take care, everybody. God bless. Thanks for being patient with me. I'm sorry I screwed it up. We'll see you later. This camera idiot right here. Bye-bye. See you later.